ultimate fragrance destination. Thank you all so much for taking the time to tune into this video, and if you are new to my channel, welcome, welcome, welcome. Belated happy fall to everybody. My favorite time of the year is finally here, and I'm just so beyond excited. But before I get started with this video, I just want to say thank you all so incredibly much for all of your love this past weekend. Hubs and I finally got married this weekend, and it was beautiful. The ceremony was so simple, but it was so magical and so perfect. Like, it honestly could not have been more perfect. It's crazy, I'm telling you, being a Mrs. is just a completely magical and new feeling, and it's just incredible. And Hubs and I, again, are so incredibly grateful for all of you and your love. But as you can tell by the title of today's video, I have my Bath & Body Works Fall 2020 favorites. Unfortunately, I don't have any Victoria's Secret fragrances on this list, but that's only because I feel like they do fragrances a little bit different from Bath & Body Works. Bath & Body Works will release seasonal fragrances according to that season, whereas when Victoria's Secret releases like the fragrance collections according to the different seasons, they're fragrances that aren't really like specific to that season, if that makes any sense. So with that being said, these fragrances are going to be all Bath & Body Works, but that's not to say that I don't wear any Victoria's Secret scents during the fall time. So without further ado, let's go ahead and dive right in. So this first fragrance you probably won't be surprised about depending on how long you've been with me on this channel, but this first fragrance that I've been loving, especially for the month of September, is in Champagne Apple and Honey. So I have the fragrance mist here as well as the body lotion, and you can't tell like how much is left because I tilted the bottle. But I'm literally so close to being done with this fragrance. I mean, you can see it from the fragrance mist bottle here. This is the original packaging when it first came out in 2016. So this is 4 years old. It's still super strong. This here is one of my longest lasting fragrances in my collection. It literally lasts all day, like all day. I'm not even joking, but this scent is absolutely gorgeous, especially for the month of September for me personally, because September is like my apple month, because apples to me are the perfect transitional from summer to fall. Whoops, I forgot to silence my phone, sorry about that guys. But the notes in here are pink lady apple, sparkling champagne, jasmine honey, boysenberry nectar, and autumn woods. So up until recently, I didn't realize how much variety of apples there are. Like, I always knew Red Delicious, and I always knew Fuji and Granny Smith, and Wine Sap, I believe, is the other one, because I go apple picking every single year for my birthday. It's like our birthday tradition, or my birthday tradition, I should say. But I didn't know what pink lady apple was. Like, I just didn't realize how many varieties of apples there were. My favorites personally are Red Delicious and Fuji apples. So comment down below and let me know what your favorite apples are if you eat apples. But yes, this fragrance right here is absolutely divine. It's so good. It's not just a straight up apple scent, I will admit. It's not a candy type of apple scent. It's very fresh and it's very earthy. Like, there's other qualities in here that just make it smell like the most beautiful, fresh, fall appropriate apple scent ever. It's so good. Like, it is so good. So I will admit, for this particular bottle, the red liquid dye here, it does stain, so I don't tend to spray this on my clothes just because it does end up staining. Even when I spray it on my skin, you can see like the red as it dries down. It's not a big deal. I still wear it, but just like be cautious, especially if you're wearing like white or lighter clothing. I am trying so hard to finish this up. Like, seriously, I only have that much left, so I'm really trying to just power through this fragrance, but it is so good. It's so good. I don't have any other backups of this just because they tend to bring this scent back every single year as part of the fall traditions line. But yeah, Champagne Apple and Honey, without a doubt, always a fall favorite. This next fragrance right here, I tend to wear as a transitional regardless of the season. Like, as the seasons change, I tend to whip this scent out. with the exception of fall to winter. From fall to winter, I don't wear this, but from winter to spring, and then from summer to fall, that's when I tend to wear this fragrance. It's just so neutral. It's such a neutral and it's perfect for everyday fragrance, and this is in Almond Blossom. So this scent first came out in 2018, and I have the body cream here as well. I love this scent because it's perfect, again, for everyday, and it's such a light, everyday neutral type of fragrance. It's so beautiful. So the notes in here are sweet almond oil blended with vanilla orchid and cashmere musk. So it's just absolutely stunning. I know Bath & Body Works has released several almond scented body care products, so I haven't purchased any. I only have this one and then sweet almond and honey, which is one of my favorite scents for the springtime. But this one is just good for me all year round, especially as a transitional. This to me is also perfect for layering, and after I introduce to you guys like what my fragrances are, I'm going to be delving into my favorite layering combinations that I've been doing this fall season. I just love this one so much. To me, this is such a staple. Again, it's very neutral, and I don't think this is offensive. So if you're somebody who works in healthcare or in a work environment that is very sensitive to smells, I feel like you are safe with this one. It's not a scent that projects either. Like it sits closer to the skin, but it just smells very, very beautiful. Like people are going to be able to smell you for sure, but it's not going to be anything like pow in your face. Guys, I'm so sorry about the lighting changes. It is overcast here, so the lighting is like in and out, so I apologize for that. But this next fragrance I have been loving recently, and this one is in Toasted Praline and Pear. So I have the lotion here, and this is the Fine Fragrance Mist. This is very similar to Golden Pear and Brown Sugar from 2016, and I don't have that in this list because I have been using this one more than that one. That one to me, I feel like I'm gonna wear more maybe in the month of November because that one is just more cozy. This one is cozy as well, but there's something about that. I think it's just the sweetness from the brown sugar. It's just super cozy, and I wanna wait until it gets colder outside, like colder than it has been. Like I wanna wait until it dips down to like the 40s. I feel like that's gonna be so, so nice. So Toasted Praline and Pear. The notes are poached pear, toasted praline, graham cracker, and tonka bean. So this here is very similar to that fragrance, but they're not repackages. Oh my gosh, this one is so good. You definitely get that toasted aspect. There's a little bit, like the slightest hint of a smokiness to this. It's almost not noticeable, like it's barely noticeable. I feel like you really have to consciously sniff the fragrance and dissect it, but the toastiness is there. And then with the sweetness, I just have to spray this. Oh my goodness, yes. With that sweetness of the praline, it's like a sweet nuttiness. It's so good. It's so delicious. And this scent to me, again, it's not polarizing. Like it's not like overly projecting and it's going to make people nauseous. That's not the case with this at all. This one, I will admit, the longevity is more on the lighter side. It's definitely nowhere near as long as Champagne Apple and Honey, I will tell you that. This one is more like you need to touch this one up a lot more, which I personally don't mind. I really don't mind touching up my fragrances throughout the day, but depending on who you are and your preference, just to be wary about that with this scent. But still, it's very cozy and it's so delicious, and it's just perfect for this time of year where it's still warm outside, but it's slowly creeping into that chilly fall weather. This next fragrance, they did bring this back this year, I believe, and this is in Bonfire Bash. So this is the original packaging from 2018 when it first released, and this is what the body cream looks like. The notes in here are a crackling campfire, cozy flannels all around, marshmallows toasting to gooey perfection. Our classic Bonfire Bash is in full swing and you're invited. So I love this one. This one is so cozy, and this, when I think of this fragrance, I think of the month of October. So specifically, I wear this for this month. It's just so good. It's very cozy, it's warming, it's inviting, it's sweet, but you still get that toasted aspect, that fiery embers aspect from that bonfire note. It's not overly bonfire, it's not overly smoky or fiery or anything like that. It's more sweet, but I just feel like the two complement each other beautifully. And again, it's such a cozy fragrance, perfect for the month of October in my opinion. So that's when I tend to wear this one. It's just so good. Like, this is really, really good. And I know a lot of you have reached out to me and said that you love this scent as well. And I'm like, yes, sis, like this one is super, super good. This next fragrance is a Bath & Body Works classic. I did do a video review on this collection. I will leave a link for you guys right up here on the screen as well as down below in the description box. So definitely go ahead and check that out as soon as you're done watching this video if you're interested. But this scent, I'm really surprised. Like, can we just take a moment? I'm really surprised that I've actually been wearing this. I mean, I did buy it, so of course I'll wear it, but I'm surprised that I've been wearing this much. And this is in Marshmallow Pumpkin Latte. So like I said, this is a Bath & Body Works classic. They bring this out every single year in body care. And from what I've been hearing from you guys, they have been reformulating it the past several years. So it smells like a little bit different. And I never really truly picked it up in full body care, like the full body care set until now. And even now, I don't even have the full body care. I only have the fine fragrance mist. I don't plan on purchasing it in the lotion, but let me tell you why. So this to me is perfect for layering. Like I said, I'm gonna get into my favorite layering combos in a little bit, but this to me is perfect for layering, and I'm so glad that I decided to pick it up in the fine fragrance mist because this specific form just makes it perfect to do that. So Marshmallow Pumpkin Latte, it is not my favorite scent, but for the layering purposes, it's just absolutely perfect. And the last fragrance that I have to share with you guys, I'm pretty sure that you guys know what fragrance I'm gonna show you because I can't live without this. I literally look forward to the fall season for many reasons, but one of those reasons is because I do get to wear this scent, and this is my beloved Pumpkin Picking. I know the lighting is like really wonky, but look guys, I'm so close to being finished with this one. It's so good. Oh my goodness. Again, this is the original one from 2018. They have not brought this back ever since. However, a few of you have DM'd me on Instagram and told me that the new, I think it's called White Pumpkin Chai, the new body care scent, is a repackage of this. The one time I did go to the Bath & Body Works store recently, I was trying to purchase it like in the full set. They sold out of the fragrance mist and the shower gel. They only had the lotion. Can you guys believe that? They only had the lotion in stock. So I'm waiting to pick up the entire set. I may just have to purchase it online, to be honest with you. And I did see that they brought out Cranberry Woods in body care as well. But yeah, so this is just so freaking good. Like, this is perfect. I love this scent so much. The notes in here are pumpkin pie and nutmeg dusted lattes. Like, this legit is so good. Like, you get that spiciness from the pumpkin pie. I will say it's not so much of a pumpkin pie. Like, it's not very spicy, and I don't get that pie crust scent, but rather to me, this smells like a pumpkin cider type of scent. I definitely get that cider note, and it's just so good. Like, it's so delicious. I love this scent so much. Of course, I do have a backup of this bottle. It's just delicious, and I don't even know why Bath & Body Works hasn't brought this back. I don't know if it is a repackage, if the White Pumpkin Chai is a repackage of this, but I'm surprised why they haven't brought it like back in this scent. This scent is just so delicious. I mean, if White Pumpkin Chai is in fact a repackage, I can see why a lot of people love it. I mean, heck, it sold out super quick at one of my stores. It's just so good. Like, if you guys have not been able to get your hands on this, please try to. It's absolutely perfect and it's stunning. So let's get into my favorite layering combinations. So I have been layering Marshmallow Pumpkin Latte a lot with Almond Blossom. So usually I'll go ahead and I'll put on the Almond Blossom body cream and I'll spritz this on as the fragrance mist, and it's so good. I love the extra added nuttiness of the Almond Blossom to this. It's just absolutely stunning. Again, it's a very cozy fragrance overall, but this combo here is really, really, really nice. Another combo that I've been doing with Marshmallow Pumpkin Latte is layering it with Bonfire Bash. Again, I feel like the added smokiness from this scent will just make this one like absolutely stunning and very complex. Something that you don't really think of, but they work together beautifully. I promise you they work. Another idea that I just had that literally just popped into my mind, if you're feeling adventurous, maybe try mixing Bonfire Bash with toasted praline and pear. Either way, like maybe use the fragrance mist and then the lotion with this one, or vice versa. I'm really curious to see like what that toasted marshmallow aspect would bring to this scent. I feel like that would be a really, really nice, complex and sophisticated fall fragrance. We'll see. I'll definitely report back to you on my Instagram. I'll definitely try it out and let you guys know. But I'm really, really intrigued about that. But like I said, overall, these two fragrances here, Almond Blossom and Marshmallow Pumpkin Latte, I feel like these two are just perfect to have for layering purposes. They're very neutral, but especially for the fall season, they're also very cozy. Specifically for Almond Blossom, this is just an overall great fragrance to have because year-round, you can do a lot with this scent. Sorry about that, guys. My camera battery actually died before I filmed the outro, but thank you all so much for taking the time to watch this video. I really hope you guys enjoyed, and please let me know what your fall 2020 favorites are down below in the comments. I love you guys so much. Take care, and I will chit chat with you all in my next video. Peace.